Imagine being told that the Constitution no longer protects your freedom. Imagine approaching the courts for help and being told that the courts themselves are powerless. This is not fiction. This is exactly what happened during the emergency of 1975. The most important constitutional case of that era was ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla, popularly known as the Habeas Corpus case. The question before the Supreme Court was simple: can a citizen approach a court for protection of life and liberty during an emergency? The government argued that once emergency was declared and Article 359 was invoked, even the right to challenge illegal detention ceased to exist. Four judges agreed: Chief Justice A. N. Ray, Justice Beg, Justice Chandrachud, and Justice Bhagwati. But one judge stood alone: Justice Hans Raj Khanna. Justice Khanna delivered one of the greatest dissents in the constitutional history. He held that the right to life does not come from the Constitution, it comes from being human. The Constitution merely recognizes that right, it does not create it, and therefore, even during an emergency, the state cannot take away life and liberty without the authority of law. He knew the consequences. He knew that dissenting from the government could cost him the office of Chief Justice of India. Yet he chose principle over position. History proved him right. The majority judgment was eventually condemned across the world. Justice Khanna's dissent became the law of the land. The 44th Constitutional Amendment incorporated many of the protections he had suggested. Decades later, the Supreme Court formally overruled ADM Jabalpur. Justice Khanna lost the Chief Justiceship, but he gained something far more greater: immortality. As the New York Times wrote, if India ever finds its way back to freedom and democracy, someone will surely erect a monument of Justice H.R. Khanna. And perhaps the greatest lesson from his life is this: a judge's true legacy is not the office he occupies, it is the courage he displays when standing alone.